There we go. Hello, hello, Capricorn, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I'm going to be giving the readings for you today. This is for Capricorn and those with strong or significant Capricorn placements in their charts. Okay? For July. The beginning of my July was on vacation. And then when I got back, I had a very unexpected shift of life that needed attending to. A very good one. So now, with these readings coming in at the end of July, this is going to have a lot of hindsight, clarity for you to understand why July has been working out the way it has, to what purpose, okay? So that, it can help you moving forward, right? It can help you moving forward to understand why things have been the way they've been. For those of you not familiar with me or the channel and are new, please be aware, I have no sugarcoating and no filter. I'm a very raw reader. I just read how I read. Anything can come out of my mouth at any time. So if you have kids around or that's not your kind of, it's not your thing, that's okay. I respectfully give you the opportunity to sign off now. Otherwise, we are getting into Capricorn's energy for July, right? Spirit, please. What is the theme or purpose of Capricorn, Capricornian energy, July? What is the theme or purpose of Capricorn's energy for July? What was the theme or purpose of Capricorn for Capricorn, July? All right then. All right, so Cap, you may have felt very much in between worlds, knew a change was coming because something was not for you and you're being guided to it by a higher power. No shit. In between worlds, right? Stepping out of one and into another, going from black and white to full-blown color. A very much needed change, right? A very much needed change. These are both in the vibration of 3. We have 3 and we have 12. Something was not for you. Nope. Nope. Something was not for you. And your higher power, your higher self, spirit, the universe brought you here to where you are, right? This full-blown color. Life is not so black and white anymore. Life is not a game of chess. My move, your move. I took this from you, you take that from me. Type of tit for tat, petty energy. Like life is not a game. You are seeing things from a higher perspective, or receiving things from a higher perspective, or we're given a change in order to get you out of the matrix. Okay. You have seen the light. You have seen the light. All right, Cap. If that is your theme, how did July unfold? Spirit, give me 4 cards if you would be so kind. 1 for each week of July to help me break down the progress of Capricorn's month. Initially, Cap, you might have felt really helpless and hopeless. Like no matter what you do, it's a lose-lose situation, right? If you do this, someone loses. If you do that, someone loses. But there was a light, right? There was a light at the end, and you were seeing the light or sensing the light and took a step forward regardless, right? Maybe you were in between a rock and a hard place at the beginning of the month, not wanting to hurt either side and knowing you may have had to choose one world or the other, right? Do I stay in the black and white or do I move forward? You believe in success, and success you did attain, right? You decided to move forward with the 6 of Wands, believing in moving forward, believing in the shift, believing in the change. What else, Spirit? Give me 2 more. crown chakra. Yeah, you were definitely being guided by your higher self, your higher power, to make a decision to move forward. I think you have reached a certain destination, divinely so, with yourself. Made the right choice moving forward with whatever you chose, right? Moving into this world of full-blown color. Something just wasn't right for your soul anymore. Like you had your time in that time and space in your life, and then you've decided to move forward. No more effort needed. 8 of coins in the reverse. No more effort needed. No more effort needed. Life is in flow now. Life is healing now. We have the heal card or the star card on the bottom, Aquarian energy, and the 8 of wands on top, success and growth. Wow, Capricorn. Wow. Wow. Major, major, major healing. We have 8, 8, 8, and 17, which breaks down to an 8. Major abundance, major closing of karmic cycles, getting out of the loop, literally getting out of the black and white. I feel like you have escaped the matrix, Cap. You're out. You're out. You could have continued in karmic cycles. You could have chose it. You could have continued in karmic cycles and karmic healing, and something in you told you, no, that's not where you're meant to be, and you listened. You weren't meant to be wherever you were prior, right? Wherever you were prior, this black and white world, this karmic world where you would have felt the chains of reality, the chains of karma, the wounding of karma, right? Something divine happened and completely shifted everything. Capricorn literally just lived a miracle for July. Whatever you're doing now, wherever you're at, whatever you chose, right? This world of full-blown color, who you are and what you do is enough. It's enough. You don't have to try and do anything to impress anyone, to appease anyone, to satisfy anyone. It's like everybody in your life went from being unsatisfied and making you do more, forcing you to do more, wishing you would do more, to being completely happy with exactly who you are and what your output is. They just love you for yourself. There's no expectations here. There's no expectations here. There's no not believing in yourself anymore. You're on a, I'm literally feeling like you're on a fast track. Almost like, you know, they have those spaces in the airport where the floor just moves for you. Like they have the tracks and it just moves for you so that you can go a great distance faster without having to walk. It's kind of like what I'm feeling like you're on. Like a belt that just is moving under your feet and bringing you wherever you got to go. Faster than if you were to try and walk. It's just taking you exactly where you need to be. Much faster. Because the energy around you is better. The environment you're in is better. Something was no longer aligned for you. We have a lot of this black and white energy, right? Black and white versus full color, the zebra, black and white, the chess game, black and white. Like everything was black and white before. Had to do this, had to do that. This is what's expected. Tit for tat. Everybody owed you or you owed everybody. And now you're in a position where you don't owe anything. Nobody owes you anything. You don't owe anybody anything. It's just all love here. We got a lot of 6s here too. Everything is healing. Completed cycle. We have the world under that. Another 3 with the 3 of wands. You are on the journey. Life is flowing and unfolding. You're learning and you're going to be teaching later, you have an opportunity calling to you to move forward from something that was very unfulfilling, confronting your childhood wounds and shadows, and you don't have to feel guilty. You don't have to feel guilty for where you are now. You don't have to feel not enough. You don't have to feel like you're not enough. You don't have to try so hard to please or appease. I keep hearing that word. You don't have to appease anymore. Who you are is naturally flowing with wherever you're at or wherever you're going. You've stepped into a reality that is very light. You've stepped into a reality that is very light. Light for you. Stepping out of the shadows. Out of the place where someone's trying to peg you, you know, or trying to checkmate you. You stepped out of a world where someone is looking at your flaws and challenging your flaws and correcting your flaws into a place where your flaws just don't exist because they're not being viewed as flaws anymore. That makes sense. You've hit a level of abundance. An abundance of light. What is the guidance for Capricorn? Moving out of July and into August, what mindset can they take forward? 3 to 1. Well, this just came out with Sagittarius's reading. 3 to 1. I'm going to read it for you. It says, there's a heavenly child in your midst. It may be within your heart, your womb, or a glimmer in the eye, and the reality soon to be. This child holds the key to the fulfillment of a process that is happening for you now. A child might be a physical culmination of your marriage or commitment to another. It might be a symbolic birthing of a new self after a time of learning to bring the male energies of protection and discernment together with female energies of feeling and creativity, whether within yourself or your relationship with another. The child might symbolically be a new life, an improved relationship, that from the masculine to the feminine to the child, there is just one now, a new reality dawning with grace. This oracle holds a message for you, that new life is upon you now. You are being reborn, and you will give birth to what is meant for you in this lifetime. There's no need to worry. When you pray, pray with an open heart that you may be supported to fulfill your destiny, for you already are, of course, but prayer can help you realize it. The rest is in the loving and capable hands of the divine. There is a poem. I didn't read it for Sagittarius, but I'm going to read it for you. Love is what makes the heart beat faster. The lump in your throat, the feeling of missing you so much that I can't wait to be with you again. And then we are. And I look in your eyes deeper and I know the unspoken words that say I love you and feel words in return. How short each lifetime seems, but what I feel with you lasts forever. May love be the compass that guides you on the course of a lifetime. Love has guided you home. Trust and faith in the divine, in your higher self, the choices that you've made to change, not necessarily yourself, but your perspective, have opened you up to an entire new world, a higher world where who you are is loved and loving. Because when effort is no longer required of you, you no longer require effort from others. There's no additional effort to be made. Who everybody is and what they do is perfect in and of itself. Cat. If you are separated from children and children have returned to your life, literally, just know you're in alignment. Just know you're in alignment. If you're a youth, a Capricorn youth, and switched where you are, know that you made the right choice. If you switched environments, changed environments, whether it's a literal home environment or a job, or college, whatever it was that you changed, just know you made the right choice. Know that you're in alignment. You're birthing a new reality. The reality that was actually meant for you to live in this life. Life isn't so black and white, and I think you realize that. It's not about what everybody else thinks or wants or judges or whatever. This is about you knowing that you're good enough and being around people who know and recognize that you're good enough now, especially if they didn't before. If people were black and white with you before, you've moved into an era of full-blown color with them. And if you haven't yet, then you're absolutely capable of still choosing it for July, right? Moving into a healed world where the feminine, the masculine, and the child become one family, one unit, one integrated self that's complete with love and trust and gratitude. Whatever was going on out there prior was not for you. It wasn't your best path. And maybe at the beginning you didn't know what to do. Maybe you felt like you wanted your new life and you didn't want to let the people of your past down, right? Or the people of your present, too soon to be passed, down. And you didn't want to go back to your past knowing you'd let the future, the people of your future, the people creating future with you, down. And so you chose the people of your future that are meant to be in your future, that love you, right? In a way that is in full-blown color, where it is not black and white. Where you're not playing mental chess with someone, facing an opponent whose highest good is to take you and correct you and make you a part of their game. Where you're not in like a constant ego battle with someone. It's not a head-to-head anymore, it's a heart-to-heart. You went from going head-to-head with someone, tete-a-tete, ego to ego, into a heart-to-heart. A head-to-head is not as fun as a heart-to-heart. It doesn't feel nearly as good. So I hope this helps, Capricorn. Those of you with strong Capricorn placements in your chart, just know that you've moved yourself into alignment. And or can, if you're catching this in divine time and are still on the fence in between worlds somewhere. The rest will snowball forward for you in the best way when you take that step out of what is black and white, what is not for you, and into full-blown color. Receiving your highest path, where so much effort to please and appease other people is not required. Not anymore. Not anymore. So until next time, Divine Rebel Racey signing out. Remember, always love each other. Most importantly, love yourselves. Bye, everybody.